Today on our 2013 Toyota Tacoma, you're going to be taking a look at, I'm going to show you how to install the Timbren Active Off-Road Bump Stops for the rear. Part number TABSOSR. This is what our Timbren Active Off-Road Bump Stops look like when they're installed. These are going to be a direct replacement for your factory bump stops. They're going to be constructed of a natural rubber compound. You can see here we have our factory jounce stop or bump stop next to our new one that we just installed. You can see quite a bit of difference in one in the height, two in the thickness of it. Now the difference between these two is the factory one is really stiff rubber, the new one is a little bit softer. So what that means is with our factory one, when our vehicle bottoms out, sometimes you'll feel that it's like a jolt. It hits real hard. And that's because this piece is so stiff. With the new one being softer, this spring is actually going to absorb that jolt so you don't feel it. You get a much more softer bump, much more comfortable ride. Now your metal components here on the bottom of your spring are going to be constructed of a black powder coat steel that are going to resist any rust or corrosion. The spring itself is going to have a lifetime warranty and have a 3,600 pound weight capacity. Now I always recommend checking the owner's manual to make sure the vehicle can withstand that amount of weight. You want to pick the lowest number between the vehicle and the spring. Keep in mind that 3,600 pounds is both springs combined. It's not singly. Now that we've taken a look at these, gone over some of the features, let me show you just how easy they are to get installed. You need to take your wheel off. What I've done is I put jack stands under the frame and I use the jack just enough to get my tire off the ground. I use the jack under the axle. The new bump stop is actually going to go in place of the old one. So you see how this one is under our U-bolts that go around our leaf springs? We need to loosen up our U-bolts so we can remove this one. Since they're on the outside of the vehicle, they got access to a little bit of rust and stuff. I'm going to take some penetrating oil. I'm going to spray down the threads. We'll take a 19mm socket. Go ahead and loosen our bolt. So now we'll just lift our U-bolt on each side, and we can remove our bump stop. Install the new one right in place of it. When you tighten these back down, alternate back and forth on these and the other two at the same time. Now we're going to repeat that same process on the other side of the vehicle. And that'll do it for a look at and installation on the Timbren Active Off-Road Bump Stops for the rear, part number TABSOSR on our 2013 Toyota Tacoma.